The number one goal of starting a business is to make money. You're going to say things like, no, it's to make a difference. No, it's to provide good jobs. No, it's to save lives with my product. Or no, it's to serve people with my service. But that'll be a short-lived business if you don't learn how to make money first and foremost and be profitable.
Welcome, everybody, to the Chris Harder Show, where we are making you unapologetic about your pursuit of success, knowing that when good people like you make good money, they can then do great things. My name is Chris Harder, and several times per week, I will bring you epic guests, solo episodes, and every single tool, trick, and skill set you need to grow your business, grow your money mindset, and to grow your wealth to levels that you have never reached before. I've ended up in a unique place in life where I've got the experience, the connections, and all of the secrets that it takes to be successful. And I'm lifting the curtain to reveal it all to you in an effort to help put you in a position of abundance so great that you can then be as generous as possible. So let's lock arms and let's get started.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Chris Harder Show, where today I am grateful for, I'm grateful for every single one of our clients and customers. I'm not saying that to blow smoke in your face. We are headed out this morning to Park City to run what we call our alumni mastermind. And that's everybody who renews each year in the elite entrepreneur mastermind, right? That's the one that's mostly 7 and 8 figure businesses. Everyone who renews each year, we give them a third trip, and it's called Bonfires Bonding. And I love this. And I think it's their favorite trip too, because we go, this year we're going to Park City. Last year is to our lake house the last couple of years. And we just literally create bonfires. That's why we put them in kind of rural areas. And we bond and we hang out and we dine and we go boating or we go hiking. And we just do really chill stuff. It's not this high production speakers, nothing like that. It is just us locking arms, doing a mid-year check-in, figuring out what's going on in your life. Here's what's going on in mine. And this is when everyone kind of becomes our friends and peers. This is the trip that it happens. Lori and I just love this trip because it's so chill. And it's always about half the size of the normal elite entrepreneur mastermind because half the people renew each year. And so they come on this trip, and this is where we go deep and have fun, and everyone just kind of forces the bond. So I'm grateful for clients that become friends. I'm grateful for customers that I love. Hey, I'm grateful that our VIP weekend mastermind, the 2 days at the house that you heard about, totally sold out and sold out quick. And we are going to do another one of those. So keep your ears peeled. If you want to get on the wait list for that, go to chrisharder.me/weekend. Again, that is chrisharder.me.me/weekend. Get yourself on the wait list because we only bring 10 people to our house at a time and spend 2 days bonding and masterminding and recording on our podcast and all that fun stuff, which is super cool. Anyhow, my gratitude is that all of you that say yes to trusting us, and then we get to make an impact in your life. And if you're like, the hell's this dude starting out with? This is some BS advertisement or something like that. No, not at all. Go back and listen. Every one of my solo shows, I start with something that I'm grateful for because I truly believe in leading by example. And I believe in the example that if you stop to take inventory of what you're grateful for, you realize you have more than you think. And when you think that you have more than you think, then you feel like you're coming from a place of more abundance than you realize. And when you come from a place of more abundance than you realized, then that's when everything starts unfolding in your favor. And speaking of abundance, we're going to talk money today. This show started out being called For the Love of Money years ago. We'd always talk about money, and then it shifted to Money Mondays. And I love talking about money. It's like my favorite subject, and I freaking obsess over money. I love money. And I don't feel bad saying that because I don't love it in sacrifice of doing good things. The two go hand in hand. And so what I'm about to say is probably going to shock a couple of you. What I'm about to say is probably going to rub a couple of you the wrong way if you're not quite there yet, but that's what the show is for. It's an education, or it's at least a chance to open your eyes or your mind to new ideas. And that idea is this. Are you ready for it? The number one goal of starting a business is to make money. Here's where you get triggered, some of you. You're like, no, it's not. It's this, it's this, it's this. Nope. The number one goal of starting a business is to make money, period. There's no other number one goal. There's no other more important goal when you start a business than to make money. And the reason why I say this triggers people is because they want to jump in and say all the altruistic things right away, which if you followed me for a long time, I love those too. You're going to say things like, no, it's to make a difference. No, it's to provide good jobs. No, it's to save lives with my product. Or no, it's to serve people with my service. Or no, it's to be the most fair this on the planet or most fair that on the planet. And yes, all of that is true. And all of those are goals as well. But it's not the absolute first priority of your business, believe it or not. The first priority of your business must be to make money, and I'm taking it a step further, to be profitable. You must focus on that and let everything else be secondary. Here's why. You have to understand the difference between a purpose and a goal. The goal is to make money so you can stay in business. The purpose is all the other good stuff that I just listed. I want to provide good jobs. I want to provide good services. I want to provide a solution in health. I want to provide a solution for this. Those are purposes, but the goal, first and foremost, every single day when you go to work, is to make money and be profitable. All the feel-good things, they're also the goal of your business, but none of those things can't happen without first mastering making money and mastering entrepreneurial cash flow and mastering the art of profitability and budgeting and understanding finances. I mean, go ahead. Provide the highest paying jobs in your entire town and see how long that altruism lasts if you don't know how to make money. You'll go out of business. Go ahead. Provide the healthiest food at the cheapest prices. That's wonderful. But that'll be a short-lived business if you don't learn how to make money first and foremost and be profitable. The money is literally what allows the mission to succeed. The money is what literally allows the mission to continue. And so you must choose to obsess over two things if you are going to be in business, period. You don't get to choose if you want to obsess over these two things or not. You have to, or you're not going to make it. Number one, learning and understanding entrepreneurial cash flow. And I highly suggest my buddy Mel Abraham for that. He's got plenty of tools, courses, free stuff, you name it. He'll get you in line when it comes to learning entrepreneurial cash flow. That's Mel Abraham. And the second thing is, you must become unapologetic about making money. You must shout it from the mountaintops. When people say, oh, why'd you start your business? It's going to feel awkward, but you should say, to make money and to provide high-paying jobs. Or you might say, to make money and to provide this solution for mental health. To make money and to provide X, Y, and Z. Like, you have to be that unapologetic about it. But here's what goes wrong. We all kind of pussyfoot around saying the things that we think people want to hear, the feel-good stuff, the altruistic stuff. Like we're all just a bunch of bleeding hearts. Well, really what you are is a bleeding wallet. And that's why you have trouble making any money at all. Like, you put yourself out there and you pay your employees first and you pay your expenses first for your company. You pay, and there's nothing left over for you because you actually don't understand profitability and you don't make it one of the priority goals. And then guess what? You burn out and you get resentful. You're like, yeah, I might have created all these good paying jobs, but I don't make any money. Yeah, I might have created all these great solutions for the world, but I can't keep this up because I can't pay my mortgage or my rent. Yeah, I might have the cheapest coaching for the best results out there, except guess what? By the time you factor in your marketing expenses and a couple team members and everything else, the cost of your podcast, whatever it might be, there's nothing left over for you. And so that's why I say those two things, obsessing under understanding entrepreneurial cash flow, and then being unapologetic about saying, I am here to make the money and to do these other great things. Those are the two things you must obsess over every single day. Because I want you to remember, the entire purpose of all of this is when good people like you make good money, they can do great things. But it has to be in that order. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm here to make you unapologetic. I'm here to get you pointed in the right direction. I absolutely love working with those of you that are like sleeves rolled up, big dreamers. I like to think I expand the expanders. I like to think I give you a vision that you didn't even see coming. And that's what happens every single time we work together. I've got one spot open for a one-on-one client. They have to be earning over $250,000 a year or more in their business. A lot of times they're 7- and 8-figure clients. But if you want to check out working one-on-one with me, it's the coolest program on the planet because there's no zooming back and forth. It's not how we do it here. I put you on an airplane and I fly you to me every 60 to 75 days. We spend a half a day together with our sleeves rolled up in person, going through, okay, here's everything that happened since the last time we met. Here's everything that has to happen the next time we get together, and go. And then you go away and we text back and forth. We jump on the phone. We do phone calls. I'm here at your disposal in between. I introduce you to people, the whole 9 yards. And then you come back 60, 75 days later. And it's always on my dime. I pay for your plane ticket. But I believe in person is the most effective way to move the needle. And so if you want to do that with me, go to chrisharder.me/coaching and fill out the app real quick. It's chrisharder.me/coaching and fill out the app. Thanks for listening, guys. Love and appreciate you.
Thanks for listening. And if you loved this episode and know of someone else who is as successful as they are generous, please pass them on to me. It would mean the world to me if you help me get this cause and this message out to as many listeners as I can. So please, if you liked what you heard, it goes a long way if you take 30 seconds and leave me a 5-star review and share this with your friends. I'll be forever grateful. And until the next episode, cheers to your success.